I'd say she's around the same age as you, Reen. Perhaps a little older. What?
She's a child? That girl's a child? Wait, what?
Somebody got yeeted off the map. Don't even stress it, big dog. What? He just transformed? This dude's hacking! Ah! What? Don't stand in front of him. He's got a whip! Oh my god, I almost got yeeted off the fucking map again. Okay, this Titan is pretty sick. This motherfucker's got a whip, dude. I just watched some nay-nay. I thought if I was on the edge, I would have get knocked off there, dude. Okay, so confirmed. Stay next to the car. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay. A spider? Eh! That's icky! You pissed it off! What the fuck? It might be a tight squeeze with the 5 of us, but we'll manage. Perhaps Urianger can sit on top of our luggage?
No, Urianger, you can sit on my lap. Come here, boy. You can sit right here, big guy. I just apologize if something pokes you in the ass. Why don't you hurry up and get over with?
Bro, you need to learn some manners, dude. No, what? Speaking to me like that, dude? I'm the warrior of light. How dare ye?
And you need to stop wasting my time. This fucking bitch, dude.
All right.
All right. Eden's verse. Fulmination now accessible, baby. Let's go.
Santa, I'm coming for your sack. That's right. I'm resin.
Stop casting shit on me. I'm trying to res. No!
What's up, guys? We are back doing the Eden storyline. Last time we were here was, I don't know, a couple weeks ago maybe, and we ended up fighting quite a few different raid bosses. I believe after the second or third raid boss, this knight female thing came out of fucking nowhere and passed out in rage or whatnot, and Thancred was left behind to babysit. And then we ended up summoning Leviathan and fighting his ass. Of course, we were victorious, and we brought water back to the world, or to the empty. That's right, we brought it back, baby. So today, we're going to be continuing the Eden storyline, of course. Last time we only finished the first 3 quests. I did not know that it's by 4. I thought, for some reason, I saw that there was 12 quests, and I thought it was in increments of 3. Guess not, it's in increments of 4. So I kind of fucked that up, but it doesn't matter. Today, we're going to be doing the Eden's Gate Sepulture, and then we're going to be jumping into the Eden's Verse category, or storyline, or however you want to put it. But with enough of that, let's just jump straight into it, eh? Reen, hello, it's been a while.
Hello, I'm a white mage now. Crazy, right? Bro, it's crazy how times have changed. I think this proves that the water aspected Aether is no longer lying dormant. So, which element should we realign next, Urianger?
I propose Earth. Should we succeed in returning the soul's life-giving energy, the empty shall become capable of supporting the growth of flora. Alright, so we're going for Earth next. Does that mean we're gonna summon Titan?
Imagine that. Forest in the empty. But before we begin, I'd like to know how that girl is doing.
Still sound asleep. She didn't so much as stir, even when I took her helmet off.
You took her helmet off? You undressed her! Thancred, what are you doing, dude?
I thought it might be getting a bit stuffy in there, and I was curious to know what sort of person we're dealing with. She seems surprisingly normal, not at all like your usual void scent. I'd say she's around the same age as you, Reen, perhaps a little older. What?
She's a child? That girl's a child? Wait, what? Well, whoever she is, we should let her rest while we concentrate on the task at hand.
As much as I'd love to go with you, I'd best stay here in case she wakes up and is feeling less than cooperative. And while I wait here, wishing that I had something to read, my thoughts will be with you as you fly off to face the next opponent. It must be a strange feeling to bring something into existence through your own willpower, only to slay it immediately after. I almost feel sorry for the poor things. All the same, I wish you luck.
Alright, good luck with the babysitting gig. If all goes well, he won't be waiting for long. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we get to see the results.
Okay?
Okay? Well, it's time to summon the next one. Okay, now what? Now, before we embark on your journey, there was one question I feel I should ask. Where are we going?
I would suggest a certain region that lieth east of Novrand, which was once home to the Great Mount Atlas. And for the earth aspected primer we wish to invoke, what could be a more fitting choice than Titan? Okay, yeah, of course it's Titan.
I don't think I've heard of that one. What's it like? It's a big, fat, stuffed animal rock thing. The landslides! The landslides? It seems like you had a rather traumatic experience. No? No, what gives you that idea? But if our last battle is anything to go by, this one will be different from the Titan that our KV remembers, yes?
Aye, 'twould be wise to consider the two as entirely separate beings. As such, thou must needs conceive new stratagems, if thou art to triumph in the battle to come. Past experience will avail thee not, I fear. Okay, so it's not entirely Titan, it's gonna be new boss, new mechanics, okay?
Alright, Okavian, once you're ready, we'll be on our way.
Well, I'm ready.
It took a while, but we finally arrived. Ready, Okavian? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Members of the Titan come tumbling back.
It is gates of Poacher now accessible. Yes, dude. All right, our next raid, baby. Our next raid. Last time we did it as a astrologian, but we're gonna be doing it as a white mage, baby. I've been having a lot of fun on my white mage, so we're just gonna go in there and we're gonna go and clap this motherfucker's cheeks, dude. That's right. All right, baby. It's time. That's right. It's time to clap the new Titan's ass. That's right. We got some cheeks to clap. Holy shit, my voice is cracked like a mother. All right. It is gates of Poacher. What? This looks nothing fucking like Titan. This dude looks worse. Oh man, don't tell me I'm gonna get yeeted off the map constantly again. All right, let's go. Voice of the land. What that? Nothing. It didn't really do much. All right, do we stand in the corners? Oh god, this is not good. What do we do? Okay, we get out then in. I see. Okay, a bunch of rocks summoned. Do we get behind this rock? It's the one that's not glowing. Okay, nothing happened. Oh, the other rock destroyed. Okay, I see. The other rock just exploded itself. Okay, okay, over here now. Make sure you don't face the wrong way. You don't want to get yeeted off the map. Somebody got yeeted off the map. Don't even stress it, big dog. What? He just transformed? This dude's hacking! Ah! What? Are you shitting me? Okay. Okay. We're just gonna pretend like nothing happened. Nothing happened. Okay, these rocks look like just like the other rocks. They're gonna explode in it, right? They're gonna get exploded in it, right? Back up, back up. Okay. Okay, simple. So far, simple enough. Okay, we gotta pay attention. He's gonna knock us off the map right here. Don't stand in the wrong direction. Don't stand in front of him. He's got a whip! Oh my god, I almost got yeeted off the fucking map again. Okay, this Titan is pretty sick. This motherfucker's got a whip, dude. I just watched some nay-nay. Okay, okay, we chill here and we watch to see. So the ones in the middle explode first. So we go to this back corner. Then we go to middle. Okay, easy.
Very simple to pay attention to. You just don't get hit by the rocks. It's that easy. You just don't get hit. I thought if I was on the edge, I would have got knocked off there, dude. Okay, so confirmed. Stay next to the car. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay. And I was just getting my mana back, dude. What kind of dog shit game is this? But we almost got him down. We almost got him down. The melee can LB. Just LB. Nice. This fight was pretty cool. I like this Titan a lot better than the other Titan. Very badass boss. I enjoyed this one. Even though we didn't wipe, we got it down on the first try. I still very much enjoyed it. Eden's Gate, complete, baby. That's right. So now we're going to begin the final or the next stage of 4 bosses, or however you call it. All right, I defeated Titan. Now what? Welcome back. You must be exhausted. Actually, it was easy. I didn't even die once. For a creature made of rock, he was a lot more agile than I was expecting. I wonder, was the Titan of your world a tough opponent too? Psst, nah, he was easy. He never stood a chance against me. It was easy. Well, having seen the way you fight, I can believe that. That's right. I will never lie to you. But more importantly, you defeated another elemental being, which means we're a step closer to reclaiming the empty. I can't wait to see how much of a difference we've made this time. Alright, well, let's see. Is there flowers and beautiness chilling and whatnot? Wait, wasn't the crystal blue? Did the crystal change? Did we really do all of this? I don't understand what we did. Did we knock the snow off the shell, off the rocks? It looks kind of earthy, but it's not really that noticeable. Aye, it would appear that the balance has returned to the elements of Earth, and yet... Okay, yeah, we did bring... Okay, so we turned the crystal orange, and we took away the whiteness of the Earth, and now the Earth has rocks. Okay, good. The transformation hath affected only the immediate vicinity, whereas the lands beyond this lake doth remain unchanged. 'Tis passing strange, indeed. Did we do something wrong? Though this fallen short of outcome I had envisioned, 'tis plain our efforts were not in vain. Mayhap this localized phenomenon is the result of an intersection of ethereal currents. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume that similar locations in the empty have undergone comparable alterations. Good, dude, we're terraforming a new place. Then the aether will spread out from these points to cover the rest of... Oh god, does she have a headache? Oh, what? Read! You didn't even fight Titan and you're passing out? Now what? Bro, Eden looks so sick, dude. Damn. Pretty poggers of a boss. Alright, let's begin the second part. The next piece of the puzzle. It's nothing. That didn't look like nothing to me. You'd better lie down for a while. No, really, I'm fine. Anyway, we've still got work to do. That's right. Nay, that grid hath the right of it. 'Twould be unwise to exert thyself overmuch. I appreciate your concern, but I do wish you'd stop fussing. Damn, dude. She's putting her foot down. Rin, thou knowest not the strain thou dost place on thyself. Though the elements of the water and earth had been restored, continued exposure to the empty stagnant aether may yet sap thee of thy remaining strength. Now that you mention it, I've been feeling a bit out of sorts ever since we got here. So she needs to go take a nap outside of the empty. Okay. Go to the end, go hang out, go eat some snackies, go play some Fortnite, whatever the hell kids do. I should probably get away from the empty and rest for a while. Pray do so. Meanwhile, I shall remain here. The restoration of the first 2 elements hath produced unexpected results, and I require some time to analyze our findings. However, I must ask thee to refrain from discussing our work in the empty, even with our closest comrades. Why? I thought you'd welcome the news. And indeed they shall, once we have more to show for our efforts. Nevertheless, this mission is one of surpassing danger. I am loath to place our dearest friend at risk unless absolutely necessary.
Bro, I'm not a... Bro, nothing's gonna happen to me, dude. I'm a healer. I've literally never died once in this entire game. All the bosses I fought literally never died. You have their best interests at heart, I'm sure. But to be perfectly honest, I'd prefer not to keep the secrets from the people that I trust with my life. I don't want to make a habit of this, but I'll do as you ask.
That's right. It seems to me that Reen isn't the only one who would benefit from a change of scenery. Our Sleeping Beauty would likely fare better in a more hospitable surroundings. We'll need to have our associates from the Crystarium organize a safe place for her to stay. If you and our caveman could go on ahead and have a word with them in Motsok, we'll catch up with you once Urianger is finished. Whatever it is he needs to do.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Enjoy your night's rest. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Good luck.
Perhaps thou too shouldst accompany her on the return journey. I dare say she would be glad to have thy presence. No, not this time. She's come such a long way since we first met, and I worry that our relying on me too much will only hold her back. We won't be staying in the first forever. The time will come for Reen and I to part ways, and for her to follow her own path. I know you understand this too, Urianger. I see you trying to pass on as much of your knowledge as possible while you still can, and to her credit, she's actually taking most of it in. Reen is possessed of the natural affinity of aetherology, unlike some who shall remain unnamed. A natural affinity for staying awake during your lectures, more like. Though, come to think of it, she doesn't really take after me at all. However, like thee, she is predisposed to brooding in silence in lieu of voicing her concerns.
That's true. She's a teenager, what do you expect?
Says the master, keeping his cards close to his chest. Anyway, Arcavian, you'd better take the sky slipper with Reen. It's true that she's been through a lot lately, but so have you. We'll need you ready for the challenges that lie ahead, so go on and get some rest.
No, dude, I'm ready for the next raid. Give me the next boss now.
We shall await news of thy safe arrival in Namarang.
Now I'm the babysitter, dude. The fuck? What is this? I don't want to do this. I just want to fight the next boss. All right, Reen, come on. Come on, little chap. It's time to go. It seems like you are all having quite a serious discussion. I hope I haven't given you any cause for concern. Nah, dude, never. Well, if you say so, I probably shouldn't stay in the empty any longer than necessary. So, do you want to take the first shift piloting, or shall I? I would love if you take the first shit so I can kick my feet up and relax, you know what I'm saying? Phew, I'm glad I had you there to keep me company. I have no idea how I would have passed the time otherwise. Now that we're here, I need to find our contact from the Crystarium. But before that, I was hoping I could have a word with you. Something's been on my mind. And what that? This might not be the best place for it though. Those creatures over there look a bit hungry. Those creatures over where? There's nobody next to us. When I first spoke to Thancred Urianger about what I sensed in the empty, part of me wished we could have just left it alone. I guess I was scared of what we'd find. But now that we found Eden, I know that I made the right choice. And if I'd given in to my fear, I probably wouldn't have spent the rest of my life wondering what might have been. From now on, whenever I hear that voice inside telling me to run away, to hide, I won't listen. That's not who I am anymore. Even so, all the courage in the world is not going to help me decide what we should do with that girl when she wakes up. Do you remember when she said right before she passed out, "Why am I here? Why is it happening?" What if she's being controlled or forced to act against her will?
Well, that would be fucked.
Whatever the case, it's clear that she's not a monster. She's a person, like you or me. Obviously, she knows something about Eden, and we need all the information we can get. But more than that, I just want to talk to her, to find out who she is, and if there's anything we can do to help her. On the other hand, we mustn't forget that she already attacked us once. What's to say she won't try it again when she wakes up? If she keeps us from reclaiming the empty, it will be all my fault. It's no good. I can't make up my mind. What do you think we should do, Octavian? Well, there's not much we can do, right? Until she wakes up, right? Can't really do anything. Unless we murder her right now in her sleep. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't be trying to decide her fate before we even know who she is. In the meantime, we'll have to be patient and hope that she comes around soon. Wow, what a smart plan, Reen. Where'd you come up with that idea? Until then, I'll try to concentrate on the here and now. Speaking of which, I still need to see Oriage's errands. The people we're on our way to meet lent us the Sky Slipper and most of the apparatus we've been using. And since we've been sworn to secrecy, I assume the place applies to them and their colleagues.
Okay.
Anyway, once that's over with, we can find a place to relax.
All right. It's time to go. I think we're gonna go interrogate the little girl. I'm okay. Now what?
Now that we're here, allow me to introduce you to two members of our inner circle, or whatever you want to call it.
Our inner circle? What kind of bullshit name is that?
Shut it! Hello! That's Gul, who's interested in trading for any relics we find in the empty. Apparently, he mostly deals in exotic weapons and whatnot, but he agreed to keep us supplied with whatever else we can't get from the Crystarium. Now, the ones we came to meet should be around here somewhere.
What? These fucking nerds? These nerds are part of your circle?
Reed, what a relief! It is good to see you returned unharmed from your expedition. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. We were gone a bit longer than we expected. Arcavian, I'd like you to meet Luri.
Hello.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As representative of the Settlement Council, I am here to oversee the delivery of the equipment deemed necessary to your mission. I will be on the hand to provide any assistance you may require. Wow! Actually, there's something we'd like you to take care of. It's probably best not to talk about it in the middle of the market though.
Why is the dude in the back staying quiet?
I'll take it from here, Alcavian. You should get some rest. But before you go, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. We still have a long road ahead of us, but if we give it our all, there's nothing we can't handle.
Okay, well, I guess I need to go take a nap. I need to go do the nappy time stuff. Though it is mere supposition, it would behoove us to proceed with caution. Moreover, I would refrain from discussing the matter with Reen and Alcavian until we know more.
They're hiding shit from me! What?
Well, I appreciate you telling me. Even if it is too soon to be sure, I'm the only one watching over her after all. Okay, so Urianger has his suspicions as to who she is? Or what she's about? The Oracle of Darkness. Wait, what? There's no shot she's the Oracle of Darkness. That makes no damn sense. I pray it is not true. Wait, is it actually the Oracle of Darkness then? Or she? It's kind of weird. All right, y'all fort. Said it. You're gonna speak to me, dude?
There you are. I'm part of the team helping with the Eid. I mean, highly classified and very, very secret thing.
Wow, good save.
The fact of the matter is, I've come to inform you of a rather interesting development. It's about the girl who was brought back from the empty. She's finally woken up, you see? What? Really? Okay, well, let's go fucking interrogate her. Your fault, and Alcavian too.
Okay, sup, Orianger, hello.
We heard the news from Tancred. Is it true?
Why, yes, it most certainly is. Apparently, her name is Gaia. She claims to be a free citizen of your mall, although she remembers nothing of the events leading up to her attack on Eden.
She lost her memory?
Well, that's not good. Parts of it, at the very least. We also cannot be sure whether she's telling the truth or it's merely a ruse. She is yet to display any hostility, which is encouraging, I suppose.
And Tancred's with her now, is he?
Okay, well, she lost her memory, and she's a bad guy. Right now is our chance to befriend her so we can get all the information that we need from her. Huh. Yes, he's taken her to your mall, mainly to verify what she told us so far, quiz the locals, and that sort of thing. After that, the plan is to come back here, though they are taking rather longer than anticipated. I do hope nothing is amiss. Good grief, are you always this slow?
At this rate, it'll be dark again before we know it. The night sky returning is all well and good, but it does make each day seem awfully short. And are you still dragging your heels back there? At least act as if you've got a purpose, would you?
Is this her? She's making Thancred be the fucking bellboy, dude. What? Now look here, I'm not one of your servants. Why don't you try carrying your own luggage for a change? Where the hell did she get luggage from anyways? Like, she passed out with her armor on. Are both those things full of armor?
Thancred, you're back.
You lot are a sight of sore eyes. Yes, even you, Oriage. Gaia and I have just finished shipping her personal effects from your mall. Ah, I see.
I'm glad we could finally meet. Properly, I mean. Did you learn anything useful?
Other than where she lives, not an awful lot. Her supposed neighbors barely knew the first thing about her.
Huh, kinda weird.
Hells, she barely knows the first thing about herself. Her recollection of her life in Yomo is patchy at best. But she seems convinced that she'll regain her memory if she accompanies us, and so she invited herself to join our merry band. And for her first act, she ordered me to carry her luggage.
Okay, if you insist on standing around talking, might I suggest finding a place to sit down first? My feet are killing me.
Damn, bro, is she one of them
Entitled motherfuckers, did that?
Then perhaps you should have chosen more sensible footwear. Still, it's not such a bad idea, shall we? And then he immediately picks up her luggage again. Bro, let's leave that shit there, okay? Wow, what a simp. I swear, Thancred would do anything for a female, dude. 100%.
Alright, so we're at a dinner table having a picnic. So you don't remember anything at all? Not attacking us? Not falling unconscious?
I feel like she's lying. Such selective amnesia would rightly raise suspicion within those of the cautious mind. Yet if she doth speak the truth, it would lend credence to my current hypothesis, though admittingly some further. Not now, Orianze. She's only just woken up. We don't want to bore her back to sleep.
Why not?
In any case, I prefer to follow my instincts, and they're telling me that Gaia means us no harm. After much deliberation, I thought it only right to let her know about our work in the empty, as a sign of goodwill. After all, trust works both ways. True. Though I would ask you, Octavian, not to let your guard down just yet.
Psh, not a problem, dude. That's not a problem. She can't penetrate my barrier, dude. I put up a wall, dude. She can't get through, dude. I'm telling you. So you're the one I'm supposed to have fought? Come to think of it, I recognize you from somewhere. What? I thought you said your memory's shot. Maybe I just have one of those faces. Yeah. Maybe, listen, it's, to be fair, it's understandable. If you see some motherfucker, this sexy ass armor, dude, of course you would never forget it. Of course. How could you? I wouldn't. Or perhaps you just didn't make much of an impression? What? But to be honest, I do feel that since meeting you, those hazy memories are becoming slightly clearer. It's like remembering fragments of a dream, only to realize those things actually happened. It's as though my whole life has been leading me to this.
Thou speakest as thou didst expect these events?
I guess you could say that. It's what the fairy tells me.
The fairy? What fairy? Oh, the thing that was carrying her.
I can't see it, but it's though there's something else inside me, and I can hear its voice in my head. It whispers to me to let me use its power. Magic, I suppose you could call it. Not that I know much about that sort of thing.
Okay, she's kind of sus. And this power alloweth thee to tear open the fabric betwixt realities, that thou mayest call forth the ether star of descendants of what remaineth of the 13th.
What? What was that supposed to mean something, or are you just spouting random words to me?
Okay, she's either a really good actor and pretending to play dumb, or her memory truly is shot.
Honestly, I don't know how you all put up with this. I've only just met him, and his insufferable prattle is already giving me a headache.
Bro, she's so spoiled. 100%. She's the same age as Reen. But Reen is more mature. 1000%.
Gods, I still can't believe I'm having this conversation. And to think that I was flying about in a suit of armor, waving a sword, that doesn't sound like me at all. Someone else inside you? Like Minfilia was inside me.
Wait, so Uriaze's right. She really is the Oracle of Darkness. Aye, the similarities cannot be ignored, though it is too early to say with certainty. Gaia may well be the Oracle of Darkness.
The Oracle of Darkness? What does this mean?
It means you may have been right when you said she has something in common with Emmett Selk. Those who have been used as a living host by an Ascian have no recollection of events that occurred during their possession. This I know from personal experience. But Gaia seems to have some memory still. even if they're a little hazy. Moreover, she has remained in control of herself, even when she heard the voice within, much like you and Menphilia. And thou, Reen, was a very much her own person. Menphilia's presence did exert a change upon her outward appearance, granting her hair and eyes a hue akin to that of the dear departed friend. It is therefore not unthinkable that Gaia's raven locks may have been manifestation of darkness, which hath come to reside within her.
But I was born like this, and my parents, they both had black hair too.
Wait, she remembers that far back?
Or at least I think they did.
Oh, okay, so she doesn't know.
It's been so long since I saw them, I can't remember too well. But enough about me. You're Menphilia, aren't you? The Oracle of Light? Who they were hosting in your mall? That's right. Though imprisoning is a better word, they kept me locked away, and I don't know much about your mall and its people, or the rest of the world for that matter. I see. And how exactly did the Oracle of Light come to run with the Warrior of Darkness?
None of your business!
Well, it started when...
Reen, why you gotta tell her everything, dude?
We don't know. She could be a villain. Yes, I still remember the day everyone went raving mad and Lord Varthry fled. Everything after that is still a blur, though.
From what Gaia's told me, she wasn't part of the mob that attacked us, but how was she able to resist Varthry's control? Huh. Mayhap the intervention of this fairy, of whom she speaketh. Huh. As curious as that may be, we still don't know why she appeared out of nowhere as soon as Eden took flight.
This is just a guess, but I'd say the fairy reacted to it in some way, and for whatever reason, made me go after it.
Huh.
Yes, seems that is the only explanation.
This whole shit is oddly sus.
I don't know about you lot, but I've had enough nattering. I'm going back to Eden.
About time, dude!
What? But why? The fairy wanted something from Eden, and knowing what that is will bring me a step closer to discovering exactly what has been living in my head all these years. Besides, my memories aren't going to restore themselves, and certainly not through idle chit-chat, so I'm going, and that's that.
Hey, I'm cool with that, dude, because we need a fucking... I want to clap the next boss's cheeks, dude.
Gaia, wait!
Insufferable. Utterly insufferable. And yet we can't well leave her to her own devices. Come on. Right, I have arrived. Hello. Are we looking for the whip? So we can nay-nay?
Get away from me!
Oh, God. Oh, God. What's happening? A spider? Eh! That's icky!
Gaia!
Oh, it's not a spider. It's a crab fucking lobster creature thing.
It seems I have no choice.
Well, we about to see what she can do? What the fuck? Is she a reaper? Oh no, she's not. I think she's just like some kind of black mage or some shit. You pissed it off! What the fuck? What'd you do?
What am I?
Huh. She kind of gives me a vibe of Rose and Shauna if they were the same person back in Legend of Dragoon. She reminds me a lot of like Rose and Shauna dude, together. It's kind of weird. Are you gonna tell me what the hell that was? I want to know now.
What are you all gawping at? I don't mean to stare, but it's not every day that I see magic like that. So, this is the power of the fairy you spoke of? Ever since I was a child, it has whispered to me, telling me what to do. That's how I came to use its power. But there are things I can't even explain. Holes ripped in thin air, terrifying creatures crawling out, ghastly looking blades and armor appearing out of nowhere. But worst of all is the dark energy that comes from inside. This power, it feels as though it's only flowing through me and never truly mine. Even when it answers my call, it always takes a few moments for the spells to work.
So in summary, You don't have control over the magic.
Well, it's not as if I ever tried to control it. I haven't made a habit of fighting wild beasts.
Huh.
Unfortunately, it's part and parcel of traveling through Amarang, and while I understand that you want answers, you're not going to find them unprepared as you are, but if your heart is set on this, then we'll help you.
Reen, think about what you're saying. You're seriously considering taking Gaia to see Eden.
What else are we supposed to do? You dummy!
There's no telling what might happen if she loses control again, so the safest option is for her to stay away until our work is done. Somewhere, we can keep an eye on her. You must realize it's for her own good.
Bro, she's not that strong, dude. We can literally just fucking wreck her, dude, if she fucking steps out of line.
I must concur with Tancred's assessment. At present, we know precious little of Gaia's origin, and less still of her powers. If she is indeed the Oracle of Darkness, her presence may complicate a task already fraught with peril, placing our mission and her own well-being in jeopardy. In full knowledge of the risks, dost thou still wish to pursue this course?
Oh, dude. She changed her mind. Okay. Never mind. I do. It wasn't so long ago that I was living in isolation, being held against my will. Maybe the people keeping an eye on me thought that was for my own good too. But if we shut Gaia away from her own convenience, we're no better than Vothri and Ranjit.
True! She fucking has a point!
I've learned that when someone is in need, we must reach out a helping hand, not push them away. Now, it's my turn to do for Gaia what you've done for me. Even knowing the danger that lies ahead, I won't choose the easy way out. This is the path I've chosen. Is that good enough for you?
Well, she's made up her mind. It's whatever now. Well, can't say fairer than that. How about you, Oriange? The light of thy spirit doth burn bright. Mine apologies, my dear, but we felt it necessary to test thy resolve. Let it suffice it to say that that's how it left no room for doubt.
She passed the test?
For what it's worth, Reen, I never doubted you. But make no mistake, the danger that Oriange and I spoke of this is all too real. If you're prepared to go through with this, we'll be right there by your side.
That means a lot to me. Thank you. I couldn't care less who I travel with, but if we're going to go, then let's get going already. There's supposed to be some sort of craft waiting for a southern watchtower, yes? Come along then, and don't fall behind.
Bro, she's such a spoiled brat. Holy shit. Alright, I'm ready to take the ship. It might be a tight squeeze with the 5 of us, but we'll manage. Perhaps Oriange can sit on top of our luggage?
No, Oriange, you can sit on my lap. Come here, boy. You can sit right here, big guy. I just apologize if something pokes you in the ass.
Alright, Gaia, you ready, dude?
So, there it is.
That's right. There it is. There's Eden herself.
Eden, where I'll find the answers I seek. The bringer of the flood, the first sin eater. Would it led me to my past or my future? What awaited on the path ahead, I couldn't say, but I had no choice but to take the first step.
So, what's the next thing we're gonna summon? Is it gonna be fire? So we did water, we did earth. What other things are there? There's fire, there's air. I don't really know what else.
I know what it's like. It was for the same for me. But I was lucky because Tancred freed me from your maw, and I had a chance to see the world. More importantly though, I met all kinds of people and they taught me not to live in the other shadow, but to be myself. Maybe one day, you'll have that chance too. Said your piece, have you? One day? What's that supposed to mean?
Bro, chill!
Bro, why is she being such a bitch? I don't know how the great Orc of Light sees such things, but for someone like me, who's only known life in your maw, there was no tomorrow, there was no future, only the here and now. And while we waste time on these meaningless conversations, I feel each moment of my life slipping away. Time, it won't await. Not for me, not for anyone. I don't know how much longer I can hold on to who I am.
Okay, so at least your anger is coming from somewhere. She's upset about her old situation. Okay. She's a bitch for a reason.
I'm sorry, Gaia. Gaia? Huh, that's probably not even my real name. It isn't? When Thancred asked me my name, I couldn't remember.
So then how the fuck did Thancred figure out her name?
That's what the fairy whispered to me. Gaia. But if you grew up in your moor, surely someone there must know who you are. Everyone I once knew had either disappeared or had been turned into sin eaters. Those whose faces and names I still remember, that is. In the end, we found not a single person who so much as recognized me.
Well, that's not good. Well, your name's fucking Gaia now. Deal with it.
As far as I can recall, I've never been the most sociable person, but still. Well, even if it's not your real name, I think Gaia sounds lovely. If you're happy with it, then that's what I'll call you. And if you're willing, instead of the Yoga of Light, please call me Reen. It's not the name I was born with, that's long forgotten now, but the one that the people whom I consider family gave it to me.
That's right, we named her. That's right, we did that.
Is that so? Well, as much as I'd love to keep up with this chatting, there's something that's bothering me. I thought the fairy would have reacted to Eden in some way, but so far, nothing whatsoever. From what I gather, it wasn't until Eden started moving that I appeared out of the blue. Perhaps if we were to actually try flying it somewhere, the fairy might break its silence. If you've got the elements to restore, or whatever it was, why don't you hurry up and get over with?
Bro, you need to learn some manners, dude. No fuck. Speaking to me like that, dude, I'm the warrior of light. How dare ye?
And you need to stop wasting my time. This fucking bitch, dude. Alright, everyone. I think we've talked for long enough. If you're ready, let's make our way to Eden.
Bro, what is your problem? She was in your more this whole time and not once did they teach her manners, dude? The fuck? Alright, I am ready for the next boss, baby. Let's go. Following the initial changes wrought by the release of water and earth, the empty hath displayed no further signs of alteration. Stability, some may call this and be satisfied, but in truth it is passivity. A passivity stemming from light's ever pervasive presence. If we are to break the status quo, we must needs employ catalyst, a third element that shall rouse and stabilize those unleashed energies in activity. Therefore, I propose lightning. Oh, okay. So we're gonna fight Santa Claus, right? I forgot his name.
So the problem that would be Ramuh.
Oh, that's right, Ramuh.
From what I've heard, he's a guardian of the forest and not particularly keen on conflict. But you've actually fought him, haven't you?
That's right. We pissed him off and we forced him to fight. He's a half man with half a beard and another half beard for good measure. That's right. He's got a fucking giant beard, dude. That's Santa.
Yes. Thancred mentioned that he more closely resembles a person than a beast, unlike most other primals, and apparently he tends not to move about much.
I'm glad to see our lessons have paid off.
Well, it's like you say, if we want to call forth an accurate representation of the primal, I should picture it in my head as clearly as possible. At the very least, it's worth a try, but the rest is up to you, Octavian. In order for this to work, we need to actually fly somewhere, yes? So rather than sitting in one spot while you exchange antidotes, why don't you get this blasted thing moving first?
Alright, who's gonna fly this bitch? One must admit, the suggestion is not without merit. Reed, must I suggest the Gandor Thunder Plains as our next location? These plains, it is writ, were perpetually blanketed in storm clouds, the only source of illumination, the ceaseless barrage of lightning. The ambient aether that lingereth there shall provide ideal conditions for the summoning.
Then, that's where we're heading. Come on, Eden. We've got a job to do.
Alright, we're flying into the sunset together.
This should be as good as a spot as any.
Then we're there already? No scenery, no nothing?
Alright, Octavian, whenever you're ready.
Alright. Alright. Eden's verse. Fulmination now accessible, baby. Let's go. Let's go, dude. We're now gonna fight Santa Claus, and I'm fucking excited. I have been years on the naughty list. He hasn't given me no surprises, no gifts in years, dude. And it's time to get my revenge, baby. Yeah, it's time. All right, the queue was actually pretty fast. Holy shit, it's time, baby. Santa, I'm coming for your sack. That's right. The Edens verse Fulmination.
There's no turning back. Get ready.
Okay. Now let's see how sick this dude looks. Titan looked pretty badass. Oh, it's this dude? Bro, I see people have this mount all the time.
So, this is Ramuh.
What? Okay. Well, all right, let's get it. Put some healing over time on the tank, and then we just do some, we throw down our bubble, and then we do some damage. Crippling blow, that's tank buster. I can't tell if that's a tank buster or not. Didn't feel like it did that much damage. Shadowsphere summons. Don't be in front of the boss. You never want to be in front of the boss. What this? What that? Why are we standing over here? Why is every... Oh, okay, I see. The staff is getting lit up. I see. Are we supposed to hit this? 1, 2, 3. I think I'm supposed to only have 3 at a time. So the balls protect you from his abilities. Okay. Okay, seems pretty simple. Oh god, where do we stand? Do we stand right here on the edge of the line? Okay, good. I figured it out, baby. Yeah, we're learning. We're learning. What's this? What that? Okay, you don't stand in front of the horsies. Easy. Easy. Okay. We're making progress. Shadowsphere summons. Is that the staff things again? There's 4 staffs now. Which ones are lit up? So we go to this one over here. Nice. Oh my god! I almost ran into a 4th ball. All right, what this? What's all this? Don't cast anything. Whatever you do, there you go. Don't cast a damn thing. I need to make sure you get to the zippy top. Storm Cloud summons. This is the horsies, right? Did you summon his horsies? No horsies. I see no horsies. Debated. Tribunal summons. Is this the horsies? Oh shit! There's a thundercloud. Are we not supposed to be under it? I'm gonna die here. Let me get a res, quick! Quick, big dog! Yes! We will not wipe this bit. We will not wipe. I believe. I'm resin. Stop casting shit on me! I'm trying to res! No! Fuck! I was so focused avoiding the damn circles that I didn't notice the horsies got summoned. Nice. Good res. Good res. Woo! We're alive, baby. We're alive. All right. I just hit somebody with the res. Stand on the edges. Don't hit the ball. Or actually, yeah, get hit with the ball. No! Again? Are you shitting me? I don't think I've ever gotten yeeted off the map this many times in my life. What is this? What is this? I'm so embarrassed. It's fine. We're alive. Just don't cast anything for 5 seconds, and I'll be A-okay. The horsies. The horsies. I see the horsies now. There we go. There you go. I actually saw the horsies this time. Yep. That's right. Good job, guys. Great job. Incredible job. Pogger's job you guys are doing. We're still in this bitch. The healer died, but that's fine. Horsies. Pay attention to the horsies. Get his ass down. Wait, why'd I only hit the boss with 33k with my blood lily? What the fuck kind of dog shit damage was that? I just hit him with the wet tissue. Alright, he's summoning horsies again. You just don't get hit by the horsies. That easy. Just don't get hit by the horsies. Nice! Good job, guys. Woo! I like this fight. So far, the majority of the Eden fights are very interesting, and I absolutely look forward to doing these on Savage. It's gonna be sick. All right, I defeated Santa Claus, and he actually gave me gifts. I got a bunch of whatever the fuck this is, like armor that I'm assuming I have to trade in for something. I don't know. It's pretty poggers. Hey, who would have thought all you have to do is kill Santa Claus, and then you get all your gifts from the previous years? Who would have thought? I thought I was prepared to expect anything, but I didn't expect Ramuh to turn out quite like that. Appearance aside, he was quite aggressive as well. The Siths believe in him as a kindly guardian clearly makes a difference to his temperament. Anyway, I'm just glad it's over. Let's get back to the camp and see if anything has changed. Alright, well, vámonos. Let's see. Okay, the fucking thing is purple now. The world still looks exactly the same. Nah, it doesn't look like much has changed, except the crystal's purple.
Huh, the crystal's a different color, but apart from that, it all looks the same.
That's right. It may look the same, aye, but it feels different. The air has gone slightly more humid, as it does before rain.
I have to say, I'm not exactly prepared for wet weather. If Eden can control elements and so on, can't you tell it to send those clouds somewhere else?
What do you think this is, the rain dance? Rain, rain, go away. Why don't you come another day? No, that's not how it works, guy. What are you talking about?
Speaking of which, I'm not very impressed with its so-called powers. If changing yellow crystal to purple is the extent of its abilities, it's no surprise the fairy didn't bother showing up. I hope that whatever's next is more worthwhile.
Bro, this fucking inconsiderate little shit. Rather than influencing the ground beneath our feet, Eden hath brought change to the firmament above. And yet 'tis clear that a more dynamic element is required for the natural cycle of precipitation and evaporation to be complete.
So we need movement. Would wind do the trick?
Wind? Who are we gonna fight that was wind? Garuda? Most certainly. And since we have a plan, let's not dwell too much on the effects of each individual element, and instead focus on seeing them all restored.
I bet. The power of an oracle. Not to be sniffed at, it seems. All my life, you were a constant companion, your voice ever seeping into my mind. Why then, of all times, did you abandon me? Deaf even to the crashing of thunder? Or were you simply biding your time?
Huh. Kinda weird. But guys, listen, this is what we're gonna call it. That's right. We have finished the first section of the Eden raid, the Eden's Gate, baby. That's right. We are currently working on the Eden's Verse. We whooped the new Titan. That fight was pretty sick. The boss itself looked pretty sick. I enjoyed it very much. And then we ended up fighting Santa Claus. That's right. He even gave us gifts. I was so excited, so happy, very happy about that fight. We fought the map a few times, but next time we do this, it won't happen again. Believe me, I will never fall off the map again. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get notified when I post future content. And with all that said, guys, I will catch you all next time. On the flip side, peace.